right, y'all, man. I hope y'all get a chance to look at this video. I'm reading over John, studying for the 1,000,000th time. You know, I'm really trying to figure out where Jesus' mindset was. You know, we study Jesus, but I'm really trying to get into the mind of him. Where was he at here? So I'm studying him real closely. But anyway, I got to the when Jesus fed 5,000 people, which we know he fed more than 5,000. 5,000 men plus their family. So estimated 15,000 people. I say if you just put 3 people in each family. Of course, you know, back then they probably was getting in, so some probably had like 10 people in their family. So it was 15,000 plus people that Jesus fed that day. Just understand that. But anyway, he asked the disciples, where can we buy food to feed these people? And immediately the disciples, especially Philip, says, bruh, it ain't no way. Like, it's gonna take months of working to feed these people, and we ain't got that kind of money. Ain't no way we're gonna be able to feed these people today. You know, tell them going home. We ain't got time for that. We ain't gonna shoot. You kept them all day. You should have let them go early. Anyway, so that was Philip said, we ain't got the money, we can't do it. But today Andrew stuck out to me, because Andrew spoke up and said, hey, he found this little boy with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Now, when he found that, Andrew could have easily kept that to himself, because he definitely knew that couldn't feed 15,000 plus people. So he could have just been like, well, yeah, he got it, but I ain't gonna tell nobody, because what is that gonna do? But for some reason, Andrew had the audacity to come to Jesus and say, this little boy got 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Now, I'm pretty sure he was nervous. And I'm gonna tell you now, I think the disciples laughed at him. I think people laughed at that dude like, Andrew, Andrew, man, you got what we're gonna do with 5 loaves. You see all those people like that, man. You don't get that now. Put that to the back. We could probably eat that, but we can't definitely show that to the people. They ain't gonna show them 5. They gonna laugh, man. If you don't get, boy, you is funny. I apologize, Jesus. But I think that's when Andrew probably was like, well, you know what? Y'all right. It probably ain't gonna work. It ain't nothing but 5 loaves. But Jesus proved them wrong, man. And I think we all learned a lesson here. And what was revealed to me today is that we have to stop looking over small things, because small things can lead to bigger blessings. For Andrew having the faith to even mention that this dude had this food, you know, it ended up being the biggest blessing ever and one of the greatest miracles that ever happened. So I just want to encourage y'all we gotta be careful of looking over small things, small blessings, and not appreciating it or not even mentioning it. Please let's stop doing that, because those small blessings could lead to way bigger blessings. There's been plenty of times I did something and it was on a small level, but it ended up leading to something way bigger. You know, so if you're an artist and you're only getting 10 people in your crowd, give them your all. Take the gig. You never know who you're blessing, because it could turn to something bigger. Don't overlook small beginnings, you know what I'm saying? Because it can always turn to something bigger. I just want to encourage y'all today, because I think right now we get to a place where all we looking for is big, 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 big. That's all our mind is saying, big. It's got to be big. And God is like, well, y'all missing the small things. And because that small thing right there is going to lead to something way bigger than you can imagine. So please, whatever you do, don't overlook small things or small blessings. Because Andrew didn't, and he ended up feeding over 15,000 people because he spoke up over the small things. God bless y'all, man. I hope that encouraged you today, man. I love y'all, man. I'm out of here.